Ooh, oh boy. We don't panic in Brotato. You're saying there's a chance. And I would love to spend some of this money, but we can't re-roll. Rerolling in Brotato is pretty good. What if we couldn't reroll? That would be pretty challenging, right? That would be pretty hard. Maybe that'd be even impossible, right? Haha, haha. Yeah, rerolling. Okay, good. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to be doing the no reroll challenge here in Brotato, seeing if we can win a run without rerolling even once. No rerolling in upgrades, no rerolling in stores. Reroll button, we cannot click it. Brotato, a game which really rewards rerolling, is about to be put to the test or on notice. On site, Brotato, on site. Early on, we'll take a touch of crit. Really like these early weapons and actually like the coffee enough where I'm going to lock it. Because we can't reroll, we are going to be at the mercy of RNGesus. So go get ready. Go pray to your shrines. I keep my shrine in my coat closet. I don't know where you keep yours, but if you have one, which I'm sure you do, you are a Brotato player. After all, go ahead and pray for it for me, because we're going to need all the luck our little Brotato can get, because rerolling is an essential part of this game, one that we're not going to be able to interact with. So we'll see. Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're going to have a good time. I'm going to go ahead and pick the range damage. I'm really happy with some of these weapons here. Would love to reroll for a fresh weapon in the shop, but I cannot do that. Off to a solid start here. Actually quite pleased with their weapon choices. We do have that starting pistol, a couple of shotguns, a couple of SMGs, of course a shredder, which is very important for what we are trying to do. For this challenge today, we're using the Ranger character, although this is possible on others such as All-Rounder Saver, as well as some of the other stronger potatoes. Loud ghost weapons, ghost in general would be quite possible to do a no real run, but we're going to be doing Ranger, and we'll talk more about why. Do like a couple of these, go ahead and take the crit chance here. Like the coffee, we'll go ahead and combine pistols, grab a laser gun. Somewhat tempted by that ice cube, so I will go ahead and lock it, because if it helps us, we're going to need to pick it up. We're going to be going with Ranger today, because our biggest point of failure is going to be running out of damage. You know, we're going to have a really hard time scaling our damage to be commiserate with all the challenges we are facing. So my hope is just that little bit of help with Ranger, with those range damage modifications being just a little bit more effective, will be enough to tip us over the edge. Though we are going to be relying quite heavily on some good level ups. So let's hope we are able to find that. You can see at the start, you know, really just zooming, but the challenges are forthcoming of that. I do assure you. Wave 4 in the books. All right, what do we have here? We're actually, percent damage is quite good, but I'm actually really going to take some luck, and really happy to see that range damage modifications getting us all the way up to 4 range. I'm going to take the ice cube. The reason being is we may run into some enemies, and I will go ahead and pick that up. Or sorry, we may run into like a scared sausage or something. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. We're really going to be taking suboptimal items here, right? Like all we're going to get is the 4 items. So we're really going to need to get flexible, get crazy, and just pick anything that might help us, because in this run, you know, once we start moving through, we're gonna have more money than we realistically are gonna be able to spend just on 4 items that are offered. You know, we're not gonna be rolling for upgrades. So items, you know, money's not gonna be the issue. This is gonna be spending it on stuff that helps us. So if I see anything that helps us, even like a book, because maybe we see like a pocket factory or something, I will go ahead and pick that up. Big thing I'm concerned about is clear, because we're really gonna struggle on horde waves, but through the feeling of good vibes and good energy, I'm optimistic we can conquer. So here we go, like pretty bad upgrades. We'll take the percent damage. Do like to see a slingshot. Just think about what I want to put in there. We'll go ahead and combine, and I'm actually really happy to see a small magazine. Again, that range damage is going to be a little bit more effective with our Ranger kit, so that is going to be quite good. Other thing, this run's gonna be a little different. I'm really gonna be focusing on good luck if I see it. You know, I'm really gonna prioritize luck upgrades to maximize, I'm hopeful, what we see from crates, because we're really gonna need all the items we can get, and if we can get some items off of crates, you know, even things like coffees, etc., that would be quite good as I run right into a projectile, because I'm only halfway paying attention. I should all the way be paying attention, but you know, I do my best. Wave 16 feeling okay. You know, I think weapons are good. We can't really expect better weapons than this off a no reroll run, but we're obviously not in like amazing upgrade shape. You know, gotten some okay ones, but okay, I really want to kill this looter. I'm probably not gonna be able to though. Darn, one more round I think would have him. Really like this attack speed and love to see this 3 range damage. Really good. Already at 12, so I'm quite happy to see that. Some interesting items here. We're definitely gonna take the tree. I don't see a good way to get a revolver involved in the party, nor do I really see a good way to get the shotgun involved, but we're going to go ahead and use it. The smartest thing is probably to recycle the pistol, although I don't really love doing that given what we're doing. Fairy is okay. We're probably not going to see many tier 4 items, so I will lock it, although I don't really love doing that. But you know, the big problem with fairy is you upgrade your weapons. Each one gives you -3 versus 1 off the white. So, you know, can't be great. And again, I don't really like HP regen as a stat, but, you know, we'll go ahead and pick it up because I think it'll be okay here. And again, we're not really going to have the luxury of finding the perfect items, right? We're just going to have to go with whatever we can, in fact, get. Didn't really love how the weapons shook out there. Ended up going with the shotguns because shotguns obviously, you know, shoot 4 times. Each one scales off of your range damage. So that is good for a character such as Ranger that really has an increase to that type of damage. So I think shotguns will work really well with this specific build that we're doing. So I think that is more valuable than the blue pistol. Pistol, obviously, as most Brotato players are well aware, is not a very good weapon. Not terrible. Okay, single target damage, but, you know, not a weapon we're going to do a build around on this. So again, kind of meh upgrades. We'll actually go ahead and take the attack speed and we'll grab this fairy, and really do like this scope. Somewhat tempted by the medical gun, which I would take if there was a good upgrade to take it, but you know, what can you do? So that does bump us all the way up to a massive whopping 3 HP regen, you know, which is not going to really do anything for us. But as they say, some HP regen is better than no HP regen. At least that's what I'm telling myself. But not really great use of resources. Obviously, not really the purple item I do want to see. That's really happy with the scope. Does help. Anything that says plus range damage is really, really good. And our range damage is actually way ahead. 15 already in wave 8. Obviously, we got that little buff from Ranger, but that is actually quite good. So we're doing okay there. This one's got some legs. We got some chance. We got some chance to pull us off. You know, which would be good. Have I done this before? Yes, I've done this before with this character, and on camera I have not. As I like to say, I play about 30% worse when I am speaking. So, you know, this is really going to test my ability. But wave 8, feeling okay, which means you should feel okay, which means we should all feel okay together. Really liking those 176 crits with that pistol. Okay, Jelly, pretty good, right? Happy with that. And love another 3 range damage, although I was tempted by that luck. Again, just trying to think what the right weapon swap here is. Slingshot really not going to help us with what we have to do, but love to see a lens. And I'll take a snake in case we do see a sausage, because we do have this ice cube. So really, really good range damage. Already at 21. That's quite good. So that is definitely cooperating with us. That's really what we needed, truthfully, is some good range damage in the shop. So I am really happy to see that, as well as on the upgrades, because yeah, getting enough damage together is gonna be really tough. We're obviously quite slow, but you know, we're gonna be wanting for stats. We're gonna be behind on the stats this entire run. So if we can get some shotguns upgraded, maybe see something like a baby with a beard to help us with clear, I think we'll be okay. But that's a big if, because we can't really see any items. This is hard, guys. Why am I doing this? Why did I do this to myself? I do it for you, the viewer, and me, the masochist, right? We are a good combination together, even if you do not necessarily know it. Wave 9, not really struggling, but the challenges will become much harder, I assure you. Really happy to see those shredders as well in the shop. We are going to really be relying on shredders for our clear. Just the most consistent way we're going to find clear doing something like this. So, you know, we shall see. But overall, things are going okay. Love a ritual. Again, we need percent damage, and we're not going to turn away some life steal. I don't really care about materials, so I will take the blood leech. All things that are happy here. I guess I'll take the armor, though I don't really love it. Attack speed and range damage are quite good, but range damage with that bonus, really happy to see that. And so now we've got a chance, right? You're saying there's a chance. We have elites in 11, 14, 18, which I did re-roll for, looking for a triple elite start. So I am happy to see this obliterator, which is really, really going to help. We'll take this just because I did fish for a triple elite start, because I do think that this sort of style of challenge is gonna be really, really hard on horde waves. It's just getting enough area damage together in order to overcome the challenges is really going to, I think, be a killing point for this type of run. So I am looking for a triple elite start, as I am much more confident in just dodging the bosses, but potentially killing them too. We are really going to need all the items we can get, so getting those extra crates are going to be really good. You know, if we got something like an anvil, that would just be awesome to make up for our biggest challenge, which is that we can't reroll and find new weapons. That said, I really am feeling the lack of speed right now. I'm gonna have a hard time dodging through the bosses. Once we get our get our potato boy, get our little boy a little speed here. We can see clear, even though our range damage is quite good, clear is quite poor. So let's pray together. Let's go. Good shop, good upgrades, please. Okay, what do we have? Percent damage, quite good. Luck would also be solid here, but I'm going to take that percent damage. Coffee, quite good. Propeller hat, do like it. Piggy bank, again, we're not going to be able to spend all our money. We're going to a wave 11 elite. Feeling okay, other than the lack of speed. So we can see damage is quite solid on this boss. Just need to make sure our shredder. Yeah, so this guy's going to start charging us here. And I just saw I was out of position there. That's okay. We don't panic in Brotato. All right. Not going to say that was the easiest clear I've ever had. Oof. Glad I picked the armor up because I just want to be sure I could survive one hit from the boss. Obviously, HP modifications are quite drastically reduced on Ranger, but whew, that wasn't easy, guys. You know, we were paper thin and we are so slow. Oh, yep. But be all right there. We were paper slow on that one. Paper slow, super slow, so like a frog. Are frogs slow? What are slow? Slugs? I don't know. My brain don't work good. Did I call it or did I call it? Oh man, what was I saying? This, okay, that, man. That's what I needed. Obviously, speed's important, but we're not turning down range damage. You can do some here I honestly wouldn't do normally, which is we're going to pick this compass up. Crit is quite good, but we just need speed. Like the banner. You know, we're not going to be able to assemble enough dodge for it to really help us. So I'm not going to invest in dodge. But wow, did I call the anvil or did I call the anvil? I called the anvil. Wow, really happy to see that. That is about the best item we could have asked for. Again, just helping us with the biggest challenge of doing no reroll, which is we can't upgrade our weapons really, because we're really at the mercy of what's in the shop. And as we saw earlier in the run, you know, we got stuck with some like revolvers as well as other weapons that we couldn't really use because we couldn't like keep rerolling to upgrade. Kind of got stuck on some weapons. So really, I'm happy to see that. We do have another elite coming on 14. So I'd be really happy if we could get this Obliterator upgrade and make my life just a little bit easier. Obliterator or Shredder is what I want to see upgraded because I am still concerned about our clear. Right, that's pretty tough. But yeah, we'll do what we can. All right, making it through because yeah, we got no survivability and we're super slow. Not a good combination. All things that we like here. We'll go ahead and take that crit. That is quite good offense. Really love a tardigrade that is quite good, like a second jelly. Just give us a little more max HP. I'm somewhat tempted with the shackles because, you know, we could use the regen, but I just, even if our speed was at like 15, I would take that. So to get that shotgun upgraded, really happy to see that. Piercing now becomes 3 and the shots go up to X6 versus X4. So that is a solid upgrade. Will help us a lot on the bosses. Also really happy with that tardigrade. You know, I am getting through most of these waves without taking a hit, but that will help us a whole heck of a lot. You know, just a little bit more survivability. That is quite good. But still, I'm actually quite concerned about the next wave because our clear is just so poor. You know, we've got one blue shredder, or one purple shredder, one white shredder. That is not a good combination. Well, I mean, it's a good combination for early in the game, but you know, we don't have a good way to clear all the junkers and all the projectiles that'll be on the map, nor do we have the survivability or regen to kind of make it through them. So I'm gonna see if I can sneak over here, kill this tree. Was really trying to get the luck a little higher than it is, but we've actually gotten some other good upgrades. You see those dodges? Holy smokes, look at that. Tardigrade's still alive. Those are some good dodges. Oh boy, 1 HP regen for every burning enemy. We'll take that just in case we see something. And actually, we'll take some armor going into wave 14. Boss, really do like the wings here. Very, 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 very happy to see that our speed was quite poor. And actually just going to buy all this because, you know, hey, might as well buy it if we're in the shop. Upgrade there looks like it was on the SMG, I think. Anyway, or it'll be when we go here, wave 14. Really hoping to kill this guy quickly. Ooh. Because I'm going to struggle if the wave gets out of control. Making me work on this one, guys. Should be able to take this. Probably should be using some melee aim. Woo! Oh boy. That is not easy. Oh, almost got hit there. For those at home, I don't know if this looks easy, but I assure you it is not. This is definitely challenging. Okay, tardigrade is busted. 10 seconds left. Oh yeah. Okay, well, we got hit once. Oh man. Exoskeleton, really actually happy to see this. Speed, crit, all things we want. Don't love using losing regen lifesteal, but definitely worth it. We'll take the helmet. We'll take the frozen heart. Again, doesn't really do much, but if we get a snake, we'll be good. Pistol, not really what I want to get involved here. I don't really love taking the schmoot because range damage is so important, but we are at a pretty solid range damage number. So we'll go ahead and take that. Okay, all right, everything getting upgraded except what I want, which is my obliterator. Come on, Anvil. Can you just get my obliterator for me, please? 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 So damage feels okay, and I think the damage will be okay with the anvil doing its thing. So that is why I took the schmoop, although that is an item that if you asked me at the start of the run, I would have said the chances of me picking that up were almost zero. So, you know, it just shows how things kind of go sort of to the beat of their own drummer when we're doing a challenge run like this. Oh man. So feeling okay. Again, big thing I'm concerned about now is just finding ways that we can clear a little bit better so we don't get overwhelmed with tons of enemies, tons of projectiles, things like that. Obviously, if we can get these shredders upgraded, that'd be great. Oop, almost got hit, but I didn't because I'm good or something like that. See, there's a tree up here. Can I take it out? I can. Man, we've really, I'm not gonna complain about the items, but we're just not seeing many items on the ground this run. Hey, keep cranking that range damage. Love a silver bullet. Really happy to see that. Going to wave 18 boss will be quite good. Other than that, shop was not cooperating for us. So, yeah, that do be how it be. Little lone SMG here. We do have a red laser gun now, which, man, that thing is hitting like a truck, I'm sure. Look at that. 286 base damage off scaling 5x off that range. Very, very good for killing bosses. So between the alliterator and the laser gun, our boss damage should be taken care of. So, you know, gotta hit the other weapons at some point, right? Baby with a beard would be great. Percent damage is quite low, obviously only 11. That would be more effective than range at this point. 10% range damage would be equivalent to free range. So hoping we see some of those and upgrades, because that is why our damage is probably not seeing that high. Obviously, normally if you have this much range, you're just demolishing everything, which we are not because we can't re-roll, so we can't find items. Oh, lordy, lordy. Why do I do this to myself? All right, tree down. Man, where are my crates, man? Where are my crates? Sad face emoji or something like that. Okay, what do we have? Again, we're just going to keep cranking that range damage. Really, really happy with the Cyclops Worm. I'm happy to see that. Just get our percent damage up a bit. Acid, I guess I will go ahead and take that, although I don't really love it. And I will actually go ahead and dunk a shredder for a rocket launcher. Ordinarily wouldn't do that, but with the anvil, it's a weapon that is already upgraded here, and I do feel a bit behind on clear, so that should help. Oh man, maybe we can in fact pull this off. I only dreamed this was possible, but here we are. We're doing it live together. Didn't click a reroll once. We've got a couple waves to go. I'm pretty concerned. You know, we've got no dodge. We have minimal armor. Well, actually 9's pretty good. Well, it's not amazing. It's not like we're gonna be a tank, but we are losing HP regen because we're putting tier of 4 items on, you know, so we shall see how this goes. We got a chance though. We got a chance. Really want to see that obliterator upgraded. Come on, obliterator. We'd love to see that upgraded in the next wave for the next round of elites. But if I can just get that obliterator upgraded by the time I reach the bosses, that'd be good. That'd make me happy. And you guys like when I'm happy, right? I like being happy. I presume you like being happy. I'm going to try to see if I can get to this tree, which I don't know if I can. I do have this tardigrade, so I probably should have been more aggressive. No tardigrade pop. Love to see it. Okay, for free, we'll take the cake. No weird ghosts going to the elites. Do like the spicy sauce. SMG, nothing we can do here. Obliterator still not upgraded. Do like the ugly tooth. And sunglasses is a good enough damage buff where I'm happy to take it as we head into a wave 18 elite, which I feel reasonably confident about. You can see that obliterator just chunking this dude's health as I'm getting pushed away. Oh, whoops. When I shut up, right? Like when I stop talking, you guys know how much I love to talk. That's when you know it's getting serious. When I shut up, it's getting serious, right? That's how we know. But as you can see, I keep harping on clear, clear, clear. And so like, why do you care so much about that? Because of what we just saw, which is the enemies do a really good job of being like bullet sponges. I don't believe we have a piercing bullet. So, you know, it's just hard to hit the bosses. Love to see this giant spell. Really, really good. Will help with the kills. And for sure, love a coupon. And with only a couple waves left, we'll go ahead and take that max HP, even though it's at a reduced rate. Do like a coffee. Sure, I'll take the alien worm. No real upgrades to do with the shotgun here. Notably, the stupid obliterator is still not upgraded. Almost want to dunk the... almost want to dunk the... whatchamacallit, the bazooka here, just so I can ensure it gets upgraded so we hit that better scaling. But we shall see. Come on, SMG, we don't need you. Anyway, we may be able to pull this off. I'm pretty excited. This is not an easy run. And this is quite challenging. We have no dodge to protect us. We do have 14 HP regen, which is pretty good. Although if we hit another red upgrade, that will be reduced, of course. So this has been a crazy run. I'm excited to see if we can pull this off. A little bit about me. My name is Sean. I run a channel here called Sean Tier. I do things for fun. I consider my style like half funny, half good, right? So sort of like a clown in a sense. A clown who's like really good at top-down shooters. And if you enjoyed this video, it'd mean a lot if you could subscribe to my channel. I am not a full-time YouTuber. I'm just a dude who likes to get down with you guys, which has to be worth something, I think. And look at this, clear in wave 19. Thanks for letting me shill with tardigrade intact. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alrighty, sure, turret, join the party. Sure, garden, and HP region's good, but we need that percent damage. We finally got that obliterator upgrade. Well, look at that. 1500% scaling, plus the 10% from the elemental, from the bullet, or snow cone, whatever. Really happy to see that. Should hit like a truck and really help. I'm gonna go ahead and dunk the rocket launcher, grab a shotgun, grab an injection, and I would love to spend some of this money, but we can't re-roll. What do I think about our odds? They're pretty good, kid. So I feel pretty solid about where we are at a solid 33% range damage. Percent damage is low, but I sort of assumed that would be the case. Really good armor, negative dodge. So enough talking. Let's start killing. Of course, I guess wrong on which side of the map they are going to be on. Instantly pop my tardigrade, which is not good. All right, first one down. Other than the tardigrade pop, I think I perfected this. And let's go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that was a hard run. We just did an entire run at Brotato without re-rolling any shops, any weapons. But the Ranger and your boy carried the day, because that's what we do here, is things that should never even be dreamed about. Anyway, a lot of fun as always. You know I love you guys. Thank you for watching.